Hello everyone. So welcome to episode number 10 of my Resident Evil 2 remake playthrough. So I will just quickly give you all a recap of the last episode. So in the last episode I was finally able to obtain the key card in order to escape the police station parking lot. So after when I was about to escape the parking lot, Mr. X again showed up, and Ada Wong was able to save us from his attack. So he was temporarily stunned, and we were able to escape the parking area of the police station. So then afterwards we entered the sewers, and in the sewers Leon fought a mutated lizard, and Ada and Leon were also able to find Annette Birkin, the scientist behind all of this mess, all of the zombies. So she's basically the mastermind behind all of this. And then Leon also got injured as he was shot by Annette while he was trying to protect Ada. So then we were switched to Ada Wong, and we started playing as her while Leon is injured. So I will be just continuing with my playthrough. I'll be continuing where I stopped last time. So I hope you all enjoy this episode, and we can just begin. So I can see Annette over there.
Always been good at running, Annette. Give you that. Always been good at running, Annette. Give you that. Persistent bastard, aren't you?
So I can see a fan over there. I can use my visualizer. I can just obtain the handgun ammo. I think I can use my flash grenade to stun him a bit. I was just able to explode that fan using the visualizer. So I think we are able to finally escape from Mr. X, but I think he will be back soon. So let's see if we can find something in this area. So I'll be searching this area, so we'll see if there's something. So I can see a typewriter, so I can just overwrite my save data. So I think there was something here. Yes. So I just found a document. Says with the new wristband that's just arrived, we can finally begin our survey of the demolition area. It's always a good idea in this game to search around each and every area, so you can always find a clue. So let's see what happened over there. Something must have opened.
ID wristband required for entry.
So it says ID wristband required for entry, the same one that's mentioned in that document. So I'll see if there's something over here. I haven't went here.
ID wristband required for entry.
So I'll just read the document that I found. Maybe I can find something useful. It says the incinerator is nothing really, probably just a large piece of leftover trash. So in this document the ID wristband is also mentioned. It also says we need one to gain access to certain areas in the facility. We can get to certain places without it. So we might be able to find the incinerator. Maybe in somewhere over here in this area, because this area is still marked as red. So I think we can find something. I'll just go over there again and see if I can find anything. See if I can use my visualizer. Almost forgot about this tool. Yep, we can use it over here. I'll just search the whole area. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to find something useful.
ID wristband required for entry.
Certain areas can be too dark, so it can be a bit hard to search for clues sometimes. Yes, this is a new place. I haven't went here. So yes, I found the ID wristband. So as I said, this is the type of game where you have to look everywhere in order to find something useful. So it doesn't hold your hand like other games, like you have to search the entire area to find what you're looking for. So we can see Annette over there, and she just locked us.
And you won't die alone.
Yeah, so we have a timer here, so I think this area will explode. So we have to use this visualizer. So that was close.
That bitch knows what she's doing.
So that was a tense situation there. So we can now use that ID wristband to access that area, to access that door.
Visitor clearance confirmed.
So yep, says visitor clearance.
Until October 1st. Please return before this date.
So let's see what is next. Yep, there is a passageway. So Ada's missions heavily relies upon the use of the visualizer. Leon doesn't have access to this weapon.
Enough with this cat and mouse game.
The game is over.
Yep, it's a cat and mouse game.
Tell me, is your husband still alive? Or did you kill him so you could take credit for G?
Interesting theory.
If you don't cooperate, I'll get a sample from the nest.
Over my dead body.
She's giving a hard time. I think the knife just stuck.
Where's Leon?
So I think Leon should be here in any moment. So I think she passed away for a moment, yeah. So we can now see Leon. So I think we'll be switching over to Leon again. So I think he might have recovered a bit from his injury.
Ada? Damn it.
So our next objective is to find Ada.
Ada? Where are you?
I'm pretty sure we'll be encountering Mr. X along the way. So Ada's missions were a lot different, as she heavily relied on the use of the visualizer, EMF visualizer, but Leon doesn't have access to that weapon or tool, so we'll have to find a different way to approach things. So where's the way out? There's a locked door. Yep, I can see it here. Yeah, we can use this elevator. Here is our item box. Let me see if I can store any item. No, I think I have everything of use, so I'll just be proceeding.
That's a pleasant smell.
Leon saying that's a pleasant smell in the sewers. So we just found some shotgun shells in the sewer. That's nice, because I think I was out of shotgun shells. I can just reload my shotgun there. We just found a USS digital video cassette. So it says a digital video cassette retrieved from the corpse of a special ops soldier. So this should be useful somewhere. I'll just be examining it a bit more. So in the side it says Operation Nest Wrecker 2. So Ada also mentioned something about Nest. I'm pretty sure this will be useful somewhere. Here is a stairway. I can see a zombie over there.
Shit.
I can use my shotgun on him. That was a gruesome shot. You can see a corpse of a soldier. There's a door, it says treatment facility. I'll just see if there's something else that's hiding. So just found this electronic part. Yeah, so you can see. So I can also go to this area, but it is locked. I'll just see if I can use any item. So I don't have any item at the moment for this lock. think we'll find it along the way. I can hear some noises and can see a zombie. Oh, the shotgun shots in this game are so brutal. So I cannot open this door as well. I think my next way out is here. So we'll be using the electronic part that we just found. You can see one more zombie right here. I think he might get back up. So we do not have the key item for this lock. I think we have to go over there. So just found this combat knife. So I lost it a while ago. So this should be useful, especially when you're out of ammo. It's really useful to have this when fighting those zombies. So we might encounter another monster here, as we encountered the mutated lizard in the last episode. So I just found a blue herb. And let's see if I can use something over here. I don't think so. I'll have to find this key item. So it says T-bar handle slot. Yes, I do think I have this, but I think left it over in the item box. I think I left that item over there. So that was a mistake, I think. Maybe we can come back here again. So I can see something over there just moved. So I just found some gunpowder, so we can combine it, and we just received more shotgun shells. So I can reload my weapon. What is there? Well, that's a disgusting creature. That was what I was talking about earlier, so I was pretty sure that we will encounter something. So is it finished? So I just targeted the yellow eye. I do think it's finished. Yeah, I was expecting it to give more of a fight. So I'm out of shotgun shells now. So I can now use my handgun. So let's see what's over there.
Cable car. Interesting.
So there's a cable car. So yeah. So we can climb that that ladder.
Where'd she go?
I think we are reaching nearer. So I can see, I can just find some more shotgun shells, so this should be handy. Just found a document, so it says copy of emails to Umbrella headquarters. So Umbrella is the corporation that is responsible for this. So it says there are alarms going all over, off all over Nest. Yeah. His Director Owens. So I'll just search the area a bit more, just to see if we find something useful. So there is a locker. We'll just check if there is any clue hidden in one of the documents that I just received. So not too sure what's the code here. Maybe it's the initials of Kim and Meyer and Owens. Maybe I will just try to check that. Oh, there is no M or O. I think we might be able to figure this out later on. Just quickly check if I have any other document. So I think I will be going here, down here.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, we can see Ada there. So we just reached that location.
I'm coming, Ada.
And it must be nearby as well. So we found electronic part. We can use it over here. And found another electronic part. It says, so I'll just quickly read through that document that we just found. So it says unlocking the U area door. So it says pretty sure the rook and knight are on the same wall and the bishop and queen aren't next to each other. The queen and rook were opposite each other too. I'll just quickly read over that clue. I think they should be opposite, not next to each other. I think we have to use this one over here. I wasn't aware of this one. We found this electronic part. So the clue over here says that pretty sure the rook and knight are on the same wall and the bishop and queen aren't next to each other. So the queen and the rook are were opposite each other too. So the rook and knight are on the same wall. think over here, I think we will be using this one. And over here, we'll be like upon. I think over here we'll be using this one. So I'll just read the clue again. So it says, pretty sure the rook and knight are on the same wall, and bishop and queen aren't next to each other. So the queen and rook were opposite each other. So that means that so this was the one that I used. It was a pawn plug. So this one is the bishop plug. I think this one was a, just examine it again. This one is a knight. So here it says the queen and rook were opposite each other, and the bishop and the, pretty sure the rook and knight are on the same wall. So this is the knight. And where's the pawn and I was able to find something over here. Yes, I can use the digital video cassette that I found earlier. So let's see what it plays. So it's a clip from 1998. I think that's the hand of Mr. X Tyrant. No, it isn't Mr. X, it's someone else. There is also another note. It says the rats might have spread that virus. Say greeting from the CEO. It says Knight's Construction Company. Okay. So the item box. I will be getting back this tool. Maybe you can use it. I think there was a place where we were able to use it. We can save the game. Just found some more ammo. I don't think I went here before, so let's see if I can find something. It says exit. So I think I came from here, so I'll see if I'm able to find something. I just found a red herb. I found this tool. Yes, I think this should be useful. So I think I'll have to first combine some of the items. Maybe I can, or maybe I can store some of the items in the item box. So the item box was just nearby, so it was over here. So I'll just quickly go back to that item box and store some items to make some space for that tool. So what is over here? So I just found the sewers map. So I'm finding a lot of stuff. So I can use this item box. I can store this tool. I can store one of the blue herb. Okay. Maybe I can. I think the cassette, I think it's no use I think now, so I can store it as well. Let's just store the cassette in the item box. Okay, so now we should be able to get that tool. So I'll just quickly go back and get that tool. So I think we can use that in that crank. There was something that there was so earlier I think there was an area where that was useful. I think if I'm able to go back, then we might be able to use it. So I'll just get that tool.
ID wristband required for cable car entry.
So his ID wristband required for cable car entry. I just got another document. It says the combination is written on the side of the safe in chalk. Please remember to erase it before you use the safe. So I think it's talking about the safe that I just saw, I think a few minutes ago. So where was that safe?
ID wristband required for cable car entry.
So Leon doesn't have the ID wristband. Ada found that. So I'll just quickly remember where was that locker that they were mentioning. That safe. There's a green herb. It's nice. Those were some brutal shots. think it was here. So I know I'm going back, but I think I'll just quickly check. I think I missed a few things. So just found another hand grenade, so that's awesome. So I haven't used one in this game yet. So where am I? I'm in the lower waterway section of the sewer. So there's that monster. Out of ammo here. So he poisoned us, so that's not good. So there are some crazy creatures over in the sewers. Leon's saying he can't breathe. Yes, so this is the T-bar handle slot that I was trying to find. So I think it's here. Oh, it came back. I need to shoot that eye. So I'll need to shoot that eye in order to finish it. So I think this blue herb can remove any toxins in the body. Yep. So I didn't read that before. I just came back. It just grabbed me. So I think I used that grenade. I was able to shoot the eye and it's done. I think I was able to finish it off. So that was a tough fight. I was lucky I had that grenade. So where is that T-bar handle slot? I think here it was. So be able to, I think, use that tool. Yep. So we just unlocked, I think, this hidden passageway. So let's see what's hidden over there inside. So we just found some shotgun shells. Let's see if there anything else. So it doesn't seem so. I was expecting that there was something else hidden inside. So, yep, there is something. I just missed it before. So there's an elevator. So let's see where it's taking us. So we are in the workroom, and it seems that we are heading in the right direction. So we just got a roll film. We can use it in the darkroom sink. And we found another hip pouch, and we have unlocked some more slots in our inventory. So that's always nice. So let's see if I just missed anything. Just found some more handgun ammo. So I'll just quickly reload my handgun and shotgun. Okay, so I'm all set. So let's see if we can open this door. So we are currently in this area. So we have left the workroom. I can see a zombie here. That was a brutal shot. So I can hear some more noises. Yep, I thought it was Mr. X for a moment.
What the?
So I just found another chess piece. So yep, this was the missing one. So this is the rook plug. Yeah, that was what I was thinking, that there was some missing piece. So yep, I was able to find it. So that's nice. So we now have the pieces I think required. Let's see if I can still open it. So you'll be going over to this area now. This plug socket, not this plug socket. We'll be going to this area, I think. So yes, I'll be going to the control room first, so we can unlock this dial lock. I think the document that I received, this one, it says the combination is written on the side of the safe in chalk. So I think we'll be able to see the combination. So I will be going to that dial lock. I will see if I can find a clue. So our main objective is to find the plugs. So all the other plugs are over here. I think they were somewhere. So okay, this is an area I already visited. I think I should be going over here. So he just got back up again. Just missed a lot of shots over there. I think I'll be going back. Hopefully we don't encounter any other creature. This is the one I finished off. So yep, we have to go over here. So we have to get the remaining plug pieces, and we can then maybe open this. I think there's a door or something. Oh, so there's something. So this is the combination safe I think they were talking about. So those were some clean shots. I will see if there's something written in the side. Yes, I can see. So it says left 2, right 12, and left 8. So I'll try to remember it. Left 2, right 12, and left 8. So it's left 2, right 12, and left 8. Yep, you're able to open it. So I think I just received a shotgun stock, so I think I can combine this with the shotgun, and we just formed this weapon. It's nice. And there is a blue herb, so these are really useful, especially in this area, because you can get if you ever get poisoned, you can use these. So let's get back to that area where the other plugs were located. So this was the area. So I think I can just quickly overwrite my save data because I made some progress. I found some things. So I'll be going to that. This was the cassette player. Okay. So this is the pawn plug. So it says the rook and knight are on the same wall. Okay. The rook. So I found the rook, and yep, so that was the knight. So here will be the rook. I'll plug in the rook over here. Plug in the rook over here. Yes. And so this is the rook, and we have to the rook and queen are opposite to each other. We have the bishop. So I think this and this one over here. It says the bishop and queen aren't next to each other. So I think I have to plug in the pawn plug over here. I'm going to have this one over here, I believe. I'm going to put this one over here. So we are still missing two plugs. So I think we have to find the others. So this is currently our main objective. So we have the bishop plug, we have the pawn plug, we have the knight plug. We have to find the queen plug, I believe. So that is the one we are missing. So I thought I found all of them, but I was wrong. So I think there is this area that we haven't explored, I think we first have to find that key in order to access the treatment room, I believe. Yes, treatment room. So we aren't able to access that because of a key of some sort. So we'll have to find a way to get inside that door. So maybe we'll find the remaining queen plug from there. I can see a zombie, so I think I just have one bullet left. This is the area that I haven't explored. Let's see how I can get inside there. Hopefully figure things out. The zombie is coming back. That was a brutal shot, that handgun. So that was my final bullet left. So I have one shotgun shell. Let's see. I think I've left some areas, so I have to explore them. If there was something here. To go there. Not too sure if I went in this direction. Maybe we'll find something over here. So we're in the control room, I believe. Yep. Not too sure what the code for this dialogue is. I'll just go through those papers. So maybe I can find a clue. So maybe is it KCC? Just check. No, it's not KCC. It's RB Fischer. Let's see if I just guessed and I was able to unlock this. I just got some mag ammo for the Lightning Hawk weapon. So I have cleared this control room area. So I just guessed and I was able to unlock the dial lock. So the mag ammo is really useful because the Lightning Hawk is a really powerful weapon that can even be used to stun Mr. X whenever he appears. So the main objective is to find that missing plug, I think the queen plug. So it should be somewhere. This is the place where I used that tool. I'll just use this elevator again. I have a feeling that the missing plug piece is inside this treatment facility, but we need to find a way to unlock this door. So this is an area that is highlighted in red, so maybe we'll find something over there. So I can see a zombie. This is such a brutal weapon, the lightning hawk gun. There's another one. We can use this tool, so I'm pretty sure we'll be able to find something over here. So this is, I did not go to this area before. This was almost hidden. So I just obtained that key, and we will be able to go inside that treatment facility. I think we'll be able to find the missing piece, a plug piece. So I'll be ending this episode right over here. So in the next episode I will be going to that treatment facility for which I found the key, and hopefully we are able to find all the remaining plugs in order to proceed further. So I hope you all enjoyed this episode. So don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. So thank you everyone, take care, bye.